The Ghosts of Students in the School Fire. The story you're about to hear is true, and it happened right here in Thailand. Teacher Sangkom wasn't really a believer in ghosts or spirits. One morning, at the end of 2005, a female teacher told teacher Sangkom that there was a ghost at the school and that many people were talking about it. Teacher Sangkom said, "I don't really believe it. The kids are talking about it. What can you expect from children? They just talk amongst themselves. They see things, they know what children are like. Haven't they ever been children themselves? They see something small and immediately assume it's a ghost or spirit. The sound of a mouse scurrying, a cat chasing something. They can't see it, but they say it's a ghost or spirit. It's pointless to pay attention to it." But the young teacher's face was full of worry. "You have to be careful on your shift," she said. Teacher Sangkom laughed. That night, Teacher Sangkom was on shift, so she told the other teacher, "Tonight's the night I have to be on duty. I suspect I'll encounter a ghost. Please, let it come out so I can ask for lottery numbers," he said. The female teacher gave the social studies teacher a disapproving look, as if to say, "If you don't believe it, don't disrespect it, or don't say anything that's defiant or shows a lack of fear." The social studies teacher noticed the female teacher's demeanor. In the afternoon, he asked the school's longtime caretaker if the school was really haunted. The caretaker asked, "How do you know?" The social studies teacher replied, "The female teacher told me." He then recounted that the school was indeed haunted because he himself had encountered something. That day, he heard children playing at school, but it was late and silent. He woke up startled and confused, wondering if it was day or night, but it was pitch black. He asked his wife if she could come, but she was too scared to go, so he went alone with a flashlight in his hand, but he didn't use it because he wanted to. Catch them red-handed. What mischievous kids are playing like this? But what he saw while stealthily creeping up on the school made his legs freeze, unable to move. The scene was on the school grounds, near the 4th grade classroom, where 4 or 5 children, both boys and girls, were running and playing, giggling. What made his legs freeze was that all the children stopped playing abruptly, as if they knew someone was watching them. They all turned to look at him at once, their eyes red. He knew then that these weren't ordinary children. The school caretaker gathered his strength, turned around, and ran away in terror. He regained his composure at home, where his wife asked what he had seen. He told her. After being silent for almost half an hour, the social studies teacher listened to the school caretaker's story and asked if he was hallucinating. The caretaker insisted and swore he really saw something. He also said he wasn't the only one. Other students who came to school early had seen 2 or 3 children disappear, but when they went to look, they saw no one. The social studies teacher then told him, "I'm on night duty, and if I see a ghost, I'll tell you." The caretaker seemed about to say something, but then didn't. The social studies teacher had been on duty many times, but had never encountered anything and wasn't afraid. That night, she went to sleep without thinking about anything. But around 1 a.m., she heard the sound of someone running heavily past the classroom door, across the wooden floorboards. She listened intently. The sound went away, then came back. Judging by the footsteps, it seemed like it was the same person. The social studies teacher waited until the sound got closer. Then she slammed the door open and shone her flashlight out, but there was only the sound of running, no one. The social studies teacher shone the flashlight in the direction of the sound until she reached the end of the 6th grade classroom. And then she gasped in shock when the light focused on the figures of 4 to 5 boys and girls in school uniforms. They were all standing there, staring at her, their faces and bodies stiff. The social studies teacher steeled herself and yelled at them, "You! What are you doing? Go home right now!" A girl's voice, chillingly cold, replied, "We don't know how to go home, teacher." The social studies teacher felt something was strange. The voice was eerie and cold. Before he could say anything, all the children rushed towards him. He walked as if floating. Fear surged through him. sending shivers down his spine. Unable to fight the biting cold, he leaped out of the school, stopping again in front of the monks' quarters. The social studies teacher knew the abbot and learned that the old school had burned down, killing 4 to 5 children, and had been abandoned for 2 years before being rebuilt. Thank you for listening to Thai Local Tales. I'm Captain Piroj. Until our next journey together, take care, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next episode.